Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hood Table one more again. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the Hood Table. If you are not already subscribed, please and thank you.
You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the Hood Table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system for your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you wanna invite a bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content.
Everybody think they got something to say, so
it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come back, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn it back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah.
Welcome to the Hood Table.
You don't need Netflix,
You don't need cable. Hey.
Yeah. Welcome to the Hood Table. You don't need Netflix,
You don't need cable. Hey. What up, everybody? What's up? Let me go ahead and share this. Hold up. Oh, shoot. Let's see. 1 second, y'all. 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's get it popping in here. Let's get it popping, you guys. We are going to be reviewing Good Girl Season 4, Episode 5, and it was called The Banker. Please let me know what you thought about it in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about the different storylines or the different characters. People just blowing up my doggone phone. Yeah, let me know what you thought about the episode. And again, like, share, and subscribe. Please and thank you very much. Now, so agents Phoebe and Dave, they done convinced Beth to try to set up Rio. How? By using a tracker and a wire. Now the wire I understand, but the tracker, like, it's 2021. Isn't there some other type of modern advancements that they can use to keep an eye on Rio? I'm just saying it's 2021. But then the tracker that they put on Rio's car out of the blue just stopped working, which is why I said, couldn't they have used something a little bit more advanced? But after it stopped working, immediately Beth knew right away that Rio must have located the tracker on his car, to which Agent Donegan says, trackers, sometimes they just glitch. Beth was like, bitch, is you crazy? This is Rio that we talking about, so ain't no glitch, bitch. That damn thing has been caught on by Rio. He done found the tracker, and lo and behold, Beth was right. Once she had got home, Rio found his way inside her crib, as he always does, sneaking up on her and was using only his eyes. He demanded that she disrobes. He had her take off everything. He had her remove all her clothes, bra, panties, shirt, pant, all the way down to her socks, to prove that she wasn't wearing a wire. Then after that, on his way out, he placed the tracker on the countertop and told her, you better watch your back. So she knew. I tried to tell you, Agent Donegan. I tried to told you. You talking about it was a glitch. No, it wasn't no glitch, bitch. He didn't caught on. But then, afraid of what might happen to her next, she later met up with Ruby. But knowing Rio so well, why would Beth tell Ruby that maybe Rio doesn't know that she's working with the feds? Like, Ruby was like, I don't know about that part, but at a minimum, at the least, he has to suspect that something is going on. And yeah, he suspects something's going on, all right, because we know Rio, he ain't no fool. And I'm sure that Beth isn't the first and won't be the last one that has tried to take him down, or at least try to get him caught up with the law. But then Ruby, she had to take it a little further. She scared Beth even more by telling her a story of a lady who had turned on her drug dealer. I'm like, where is she going with this? She then said the lady was later found stuffed inside of a suitcase. She actually ended up being shot and killed by the cops, and had to purchase by a gun that she had to purchase for the drug dealer. And unfortunately, the lady winded up on the inside of the drug dealer's suitcase. Beth was like, why are you telling me this story? Are you really trying to make me feel better? Or are you really trying to make me feel worse? It was the latter. But then Annie, she later showed up with the little one in tow. She had managed to talk being stepmom Nancy into allowing her to babysit her child. I was like, why the hell would she offer to babysit anybody when she can barely babysit herself? But later in the episode, we found out that Annie just wanted to prove that she could at least do one thing right. And as far as I could tell, she did do okay with little Dakota to me. But Nancy, ooh, she was so pissed off. She was pissed off and talking trash to Annie like she always do, talking down to her, making her feel bad and stuff. When Annie was just trying to help her ass out, like she did you a favor. But Annie, in her defense, she said, "Why would you have an extra tube of rash cream in the bag if you knew the shit didn't work?" Good question. She talking about for emergencies. So for emergencies, you got another bottle of rash cream in the bag that you know don't work. So if it was an emergency, it wouldn't work. Right. So again, in Annie's defense, I thought she did a great job of babysitting. And actually, in the end, her son Ben did say that the baby did like, Annie, but still yet, Nancy is lucky because had it been me babysitting that bitch, Nancy would have got cussed the hell out, smooth the hell out. Have somebody else watch your baby because for one, she makes enough money to hire anyone to babysit. So yeah, next time try daycare. But anywho, in the meantime, Rio's goon Mick drops by to pick up the women. He then proceeds to take the ladies to a big warehouse. While Annie and Ruby were waiting outside in the truck, Beth was walking through this warehouse where we see somebody, filling a clip full of bullets. But at first we couldn't tell who it was. The producers was trying to make us believe that Beth was walking into a trap because she was looking like she was extremely terrified and trying to keep from falling apart because she didn't know who it was that she was about to meet. Then suddenly we then see this that the person who was loading the clip was actually Dean's friend Eric. I was like, what the hell? In a totally different location, Eric done stormed into a sports shop with a gun, demanding that the cashier hands him over the 52 medal rookie card. But while shaking his head at Eric, the cashier totally ignored his demands, and instead picked up a baseball bat that was handy, that was right behind him, hanging on the wall, and commenced to whooping the shit out of Eric. Did y'all see that fool? Although we didn't see the beating go down, we did later see Eric curled up outside on the ground with bruises all over his face. His lip was busted up. I'm like, oh my God, Eric, poor Eric. And why the heck was Eric trying to rob the joint? Because Eric, still so dedicated and loyal to his ex-boss Dean, wanted desperately to bail him out. Eric had paid a visit to the jail to visit Dean, where he told him not to get too comfy in there because he was going to find a way to get him out of jail. Dean noticed that Eric did have a new job. He was now working at the Seafair Pool and Patio, but that still ain't a lot of money. So he's like, how the hell is you going to get me out of jail? The bond is 100,000 big ones, an amount that Dean knows very well that Eric does not have in his possession, especially when Eric still lives at home with his mother in her basement. But as we saw, Eric, he was not only unable to pull off making a counterfeit deposit at the bank, but also not able to pull off the robbery at the sports store. I have to give it to him. No, I have to give it to him. No, he tried it. He really, really tried it. Poor Eric. He took one for the team. But anyway, while Eric was feeling sorry for himself, Rio had Beth doing exactly what Stan has been doing for his boss, which was shaking down people to collect money. And as confused as Beth was trying to act, Rio knows exactly what he's doing. See, he's making Beth, he's making sure that Beth is the only one who is actually caught or seen doing something risky or illegal. At first, Beth, unsure she could pull it off. She was all nervous and insecure. But then she went from, hello, I'm the banker, to, do you know who I am? I'm the banker, bitch. I was cracking up, and actually, she didn't address anyone as bitch until like the last run. But did you see how that lady was looking at Beth? Beth said, "Excuse me, I'm the banker, bitch," and the lady was like, "What did you call me?" Beth was like, okay, okay, I gotta play this one different. I gotta play this one, a little different. So she told her, I'm the banker. Basically, I'm here to collect some money. That lady was like, yeah, and my mother's not ill. She's at home, hooked up to some machines to dialysis. And what you want me to do? Have the call home and have the doctor or the nurse put her on the phone? She was like, I can't help you. We ain't got it. Beth wasn't trying to hear that though. She wasn't trying to hear that. Beth even threatened her that she would have issues with her boss and her boss's boss, and the lady was still unfazed. The lady even threatened to call the cops because she just couldn't understand how unsympathetic Beth was being. But has she probably known what all Beth had been through with Rio? She know that the wrath she'd be facing if she didn't pay up. But Beth has a heart. She has a heart, which is why when she returned, she gave that gun to the lady for protection. Because Beth knows, had it been somebody else, she told her, she said, if it ain't me, you can call the cops all you want. But if it ain't me, it's going to be somebody else. He's going to send somebody else. And in that case, the lady could have been killed. So Beth left that gun with her. And I say that because while handing Rio over the last of the collection plate, Rio told Beth that he's doing all of this, all of that because he's covering himself and whoever he has to report to. So Rio is not the boss. Rio also has somebody breathing down his neck. But who could that be? And why was Beth so happy to turn around and tell the feds that he had a boss? Like, did that make her feel as if Rio or whoever he works for is about to be taken down? I don't think so. And Rio, he still seems to trust Beth. But why? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think it's because he is just so much of a narcissistic, cunning, ingenious, clever, brilliant thug that he just knows that he can't be touched no matter what Beth does against him? I don't know. I don't know if jail is Rio's fate, but for now, as we saw, at least Dean has finally been released from jail. So thank goodness for that. Whew. But anyway, moving right along. Let me get a drink. I just need to quench my thirst because this is like my third show today, y'all. Well, second show. Yeah, second show. Alrighty, now let's move on to the last little thing I wanted to discuss. Ruby and Stan. Let me know what you think about Ruby and Stan's situation. Like, Stan has obviously been lying to Ruby for quite some time about what he really does for overtime at work. And in this particular episode, he lied to her about being at work in the break room eating his lunch that she had prepared for him. Now, while he was lying, he wasn't even aware that she was sitting in the break room at his job. Stan was up there chewing, pretending that he was chewing the food, pretending that he was eating the meatloaf that she had made for him for lunch, when all along Ruby had given the meatloaf and the special meatloaf sauce to one of the other guys who work at the club. I was cracking up though because the dude that was so busy tearing into that meatloaf, by the time he even seen that special sauce, it was barely enough meatloaf left. But he was like, I'll take that special sauce if you ain't gonna use it. She took that thing, was like, flicked it across the table, and rolled out of there on her scooter. So yeah, Stan's boss has him still going around collecting money for him, but now he wants Stan to use his charisma to seal a business deal with some lady, a lady who happened to be in a hotel room upstairs from where they was in room 216. And come to find out, Stan's boss knows that Ruby was the one who originally stole the money from his safe, but as he hasn't but as if he hasn't punished Stan enough, now he wants Stan to basically sleep with this lady? Was that what he was trying to do? And Stan was like, I'm a married woman. I'm a married man. I got a wife at home. I shouldn't be doing this. You got me doing all this other shit. Now you want to do this? And then his boss was like, either I keep putting you to work or I put your wife to work. So even though Stan later denied to Ruby that he's sleeping around, do you think he committed infidelity? What exactly was he doing upstairs in room 216? I definitely need to find out. And hopefully we'll see that in the next episode. But let me know. Do y'all think Stan took one for the team to keep his wife and family safe? What do y'all really think? Let me know. And don't forget to like and share the video. Subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed. And always, always stay safe. Be blessed. Remain vigilant. And don't forget, keep it hood. Bye.